everybody. This is the NotePod.
And this is where you want to be heard.
We are your hosts, CJ,
DP.
and today we is here to just basically, get into these notes. And we're gonna start off, basically, this whole month of September been crazy. So we're gonna start off with the sports, and then we're gonna go on to nationwide news, and then we're gonna go on to social media news or Hollywood news, if you want to say it like that. But first and foremost, we're gonna start off in the sports, and we're gonna start off in the NBA. So what's been going on in the NBA, bro? Kawhi Leonard, you know what I'm saying, and the Los Angeles Clippers, you know what I'm saying. They was basically the NBA is, they investigating Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers because of a $28 million endorsement deal that didn't go through. I guess it didn't go, and they finances didn't go through. So I don't know. I don't know if it's just shady. I don't know if it's just money, just up in the air. But Kawhi Leonard, he basically said, it was a bankruptcy situation, and now, everybody, side-eyeing him, especially the NBA. So, what is your whole, just process of this, bro? Because, I mean, it is $28 million that's just up in the air. So, what's the deal, bro?
Yeah, I kind of heard a little bit about that. But Kawhi, one of my favorite players. So, again, salute to you as always, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I see you back on the court this year. But as far as that's concerned, it's always some type of foolery inside of the contracts and stuff with people, you know what I mean? And when at one point y'all will be sitting there, giving a brother too much money at one point, but then, y'all will turn around, and as always, it's always seeming like it's like the end of the contracts, or maybe even the beginning where y'all trying to recoup y'all money back. So then y'all come up with some elaborate scheme all of a sudden to try to drop stuff down or try to make the numbers fit a different criteria or whatever. So I just think y'all really just trying to fuck long when it's over. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to leave him alone, give him his money, man. You know what I'm saying? Because my man needs to get back on the court. You know what I mean? I need him to get some type of something on, on these stat sheets, man. I need something, bro. I'm missing you, bro, for real. And still, all is well. I hope your injury all good, man. See you back on the court.
For sure. And the endorsement deal, it was in 2022, so it's almost like 3 years since this whole ordeal happened. And basically, the owner of the Clippers, he basically said that it was a no job. Even Kawhi Leonard, the deal came through, and then once the deal didn't fall through, they just left it alone. So that's what they are claiming. But we gonna hear from Kawhi Leonard himself. We gonna just listen on what he had to say about the whole thing, and hopefully, they'll leave him alone. Hopefully.
No. I mean, the NBA is going to do their job. None of us did no wrongdoing. That's it. We invite the investigations. It's not going to be a distraction for me or the rest of the team.
Well, there you go. He said that he didn't have no wrongdoing and having this money up in the air, so we just gonna leave it as that. I mean, I don't know what they trying to get into because the season's coming up. I don't know they trying to let LeBron win. I don't know what's going on. We can just only speculate at this point where that money is at, but it's up in the air to us, probably even to him. So we gonna leave it right there. We gonna stick with the sports right quick, and we gonna go into the NFL. And it's been 4 weeks since the NFL season has started, and already, the first game of the season, it was against the Cowboys and the Eagles, and already, someone already, just want to spit on people, It's like, what's going on with people? So, so we gonna talk about the Philadelphia Eagles defensive tackle, Jalen Carter. Yes, Jalen Carter, he spit on Dak Prescott. Before the game even starts, really, I guess you can see, Dak kind of spit before he spitted on him or whatever. Like they was talking, and you know how we talk about, we getting those type of, emotions in the game and shit. Even before the game gets started, we talking shit. That's just black people with stuff. I'm not saying that white people don't do it, but I'm saying black people, we just go for it. But Jalen Carter, I guess he ain't take that spit, very likely from Dak, and he spit back on him. But the worst thing that happened is that the referee caught him. And when the referee caught him, he got ejected before the game even got started. But it really didn't make a difference because guess what? The Eagles won. So with that being said, I don't know. I forgot what they said. What happened? Like, did they fine him? Or did they give him a suspension or whatever? But yeah, man, it's just crazy already. The season just started and he already, got to pay back the money and shit because he's going to spit on people. And he lucky this wasn't in the street, because if this was in the street, he probably would have got charged with assault or something like that. But it's crazy, bro. So what is your whole thoughts on it? And we gonna watch the video and really just see for ourselves that was it really that bad, or was it like it's just one of those type of moments, and part of the football game. So what do you think about Jalen Carter's spit?
I mean, well,
Pause.
If Dak spit first, right?
Yeah, he did.
So, it's only warranted that you depending on how you feel about people spitting at you or around you, let alone on you. That's just foul. That shit nasty than a motherfucker. You nasty as hell, man. And whatever the hell was said that made you spit, like, bruh, can y'all please, I just asked niggas last motherfucking pod, man, can niggas find some type of other goddamn way to express themselves, man? Like, what the fuck is going on, dude? You nasty as hell, man. Like, it's already bad enough that we be spitting on the ground and shit already as it is, my nigga. And niggas walk around this bitch, nigga, with the toes out and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's already bad enough. You know what I mean? That we already doing shit like that. And that's just off of the humbug, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like, that ain't even no malicious shit. Like, you just spitting because, you know what I mean? Whatever's going on with it, you know what I mean? Sliding in your mouth, taste nasty, whatever, you feel like it's too much, whatever. We already spitting for that reason. So now we spitting on people like we back in the day now? like, oh, okay, so now this like my mama and them used to do, you know what I mean? Now we, pushing each other's shoulders in a circle and walking around and shit, see who's stopping shit, and knocking chips off of niggas' shoulders and shit. That's what we doing now. Like, nigga, that's what they used to do back then, man. And they, like, I thought, well, Evidently we not, but thought we was past that much of a nasty shit, you know what I'm saying? But, again, I do want to say this. I do know that that's about the worst thing that you could do to a motherfucker and not put your hands on him at the same time. So, just whatever y'all said, man, the next couple of weeks, because I ain't heard nothing about no spitting since. So, just, bruh, can we not spit? I'd rather y'all fight. I'd rather y'all do the Shiloh out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Y'all been doing that? Nigga, close your fist. Nigga, pull that motherfucking helmet up like LL said he did Jamie Foxx. You know what I'm saying? Pull that bitch up. Yeah, right in your dick. Right in your nose. You know what I'm talking about? Right in the sniffer.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean...
Nasty bastard.
But with that being said, I hope Jalen Carter learned his lesson, man. I mean, because, I know he's young, and I know he's in the environment where, you really got to be intense, and you really got to show that you got no fear. So it's just one of those type of, situations that I think that he just had to learn from, and I think that he will, I think he did already. I think he will, though, eventually.
They ain't do nothing to that?
No, because he didn't get caught. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he's the quarterback, so you got to protect the quarterback. The quarterback is the most expensive motherfucker on the field other than the wide receiver. Or probably the running back, maybe. Or probably the kicker, if you want to be technical.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's just...
Punch your punk ass.
Yeah, he wasn't going to be
What he said to you, bro. You ain't have to spit, bro.
He couldn't do it, though. But we're going to watch it, and we're going to see exactly how it went down. I mean, it didn't... I don't know, though. But we just going to watch it. Here we go.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense number 98. Number 98's defense actions has disqualified him from the game.
Whoa.
15-yard penalty.
Whoa.
Automatic. First down.
So Jalen Carter, the focus and the star for the Cowboys, for the Eagles on the front line, out for the game before a snap. Here he goes. He walks there in front of Dak Prescott. Did he spit? Did he spit on him? I think he did. There you go. There you go. And the official was right there to throw the flag. Brian Neal, the umpire.
Well, okay. Well, from that angle, we can see that Jalen did spit on him, but we're gonna go kind of back a little bit if we can. We can show y'all what what Dak did. So we can just put it all in perspective, like he had, was it, what I'm saying, was it, reasonable for him to do it? So we're going to look again. We're going to see. We're going to see. Okay. Well, here we go.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
Oh, that's what he did. Seen enough already. We gonna just cut it off right there. Cause you can see it right there.
Bro.
He's saying, look, you spit on me, but see, he did it kind of sneaky. You can see right there,
and he looked at him like, suck.
He did it real sneaky. Like he went between both of his two players and shit. So then he spit it, but he ain't spit on him. But he spit like at him, like what I'm saying. Basically saying you ain't shit, basically. You know what I'm saying? He spit on the ground, but like I said, he didn't get caught because you don't see no referees over there. You don't see nobody in that space. And then once he came over there, that's when the referees came over there. I mean, I don't want to play it because it's got this music on here, but for real, it's excuse me, but yeah, it's crazy that he's that he just sat up there and just spit on him like that. Well, spit at him and then didn't expect him to come back and do it for real. Like that's the thing. Like it's you got people like that, bro. You got people that pretend to do shit, and then you got people that are going to do that shit. So Jalen, he I think to me, I mean, if it didn't land on me and shit, I mean, I'll say it was justified. If the spit didn't land, like if it didn't land on me, I probably would have did nothing to him. I probably would just said, okay, we're gonna see after the game type of shit. But Jalen, I mean, he probably was, just the first game of the season. Y'all the most, I guess y'all got the best. What that year again? Like they got the most money, or the most money in the NFL, or like all the sports. Yeah, they the most.
They just
richest.
Most,
yeah, like that's like the most richest franchise in the NFL, or probably all the sports. And dog,
I would have bust you dead in your funky ass nose, little punk ass nigga. I wouldn't spit on him. Fuck that.
I mean, Dak already got beat up before though in college, so I mean,
he would have got beat up in the pro.
He probably
Real.
But
I would have any given Sunday, Joe, stupid ass, dead in your chopper, nigga. Bow. Raggedy sack of shit. As soon as you would have started talking shit, like, yeah, nigga, I spit at you and shit like that. Yeah. Dak, I would have punched your dumb ass. As soon as you would have started claiming that shit, because that's nasty, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's nasty, bro. Y'all gotta learn how to do other shit, man. Real. Like, niggas. But that is like I said, again, I understand because it's the highest form of disrespect that you can do, without putting your hands on somebody.
I mean,
I only understand it from that point.
Yeah.
Other than that, I like I said, I wouldn't spit at nobody because I don't, you know what I mean? I ain't what the hell no.
Yeah.
Shit nasty,
I mean, he gonna have to learn his lesson one way or another. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he did, though. I'm pretty sure he I'm not gonna do that shit again.
I'm not gonna punk ass was lost.
You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, well, it's talking about Dallas, right? Yeah. Have yourself a good night, Jerry. Because that's basically what happened that night, dog. You know what I'm saying? You thought he cost y'all that game. Dak did. I'm not gonna lie. Not saying that in the totality of the game. What I'm saying is that the mindset of the Eagles. You got one of theirs, ejected from the game. So now they on your head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some extra fire.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But we just gonna leave that where it's at. Hopefully we can hear a little bit more updates because I really didn't hear nothing after that whole shenanigans. But we gonna stick.
It's been 4 weeks. So that was
Yeah.
the beginning. That was week 1. So
Yeah.
Or week 2.
Ain't no more spitting been happening. So we just gonna leave it where it's at. But we gonna go. We're gonna stick with the sports, and we're gonna go into boxing. And yes, if y'all been watching the fight, heard all around the world, you know what I'm saying, or y'all seen it, you know what I'm saying, on Netflix. Terrence Crawford, he beat Canelo, and the way that everybody was, was trying to say like, Canelo more stronger, he's more experienced, he's more this, you know what I'm saying? Look, man. Look, I've been telling people for a long time that black power is undeniable. You know what I'm saying? We got that power, man. I'm not saying that, white Americans don't got that power, but we just come from a different background and we come from a more hunger to fight. You know what I'm saying?
They got a better head.
Nah, not
chin.
Our chin is better than it. Yeah.
We got the greatest chin.
You know what I'm saying? We could take a punch. So,
That motherfucker, they put that motherfucking head down. they can take a couple of them.
yeah, they can take a couple of them until they start feeling that black power. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something different. I mean,
blackout.
But Canelo is a Mexican fighter, so he is like, as far as boxing, you know, black and Mexicans, we are like right here. We intertwine with each other all the time, and you know.
I think they got a football.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they got the better. I think the better, you know, head than us. Like they can take punches. I mean, for real. Like
I just think they can. You know what I mean? Like when you hitting them,
yeah.
or when they trying to hit you, I think they got better, or should I say better balance?
Nah, I can't say that either. I mean, I could say that they are second to us in all aspects of boxing. I mean, that's what I think. If you watch a good boxing match, usually it be between black and Hispanic, athletes in boxing. You know, usually,
Especially the top.
And this right here did not disappoint. Nothing that we was kind of alluding to. He was like, this gonna happen the same way like, the Floyd Mayweather fight against, Canelo, you know what I'm saying? And you could say even Floyd or, Oscar De La Hoya, the same thing, it was kind of in the same realm, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna look at this fight a little bit, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna look at the whole fight because, we get copyright and all that bull stuff. You know how YouTube be. But we gonna sit here, we gonna watch this little bit of this fight, and then, we're gonna talk about the aftermath. Here we go.
That's a good early low by Crawford. I think it's more than no nonsense. As Teddy Atlas would always say, Canelo is looking to be friends, and Crawford is not looking to be friends. Great exchange with Terence Crawford. Right here, Canelo's landing, and not like Terence Crawford in this exchange. This is furious.
Well, there you have it right there. Yeah, he you know what I'm saying, he did him dirty that night, you know what I'm saying, the whole you know what I'm saying, the whole fight almost. I mean, they said that it wasn't better than the Floyd Mayweather fight as far as points, because when Floyd fought Canelo, I'm talking about he wiped the floor with him. I'm talking about he ain't get no points. Well, it was like he ain't win no rounds, basically. That's what I want to say. He ain't win no rounds. But in this fight, he won a couple rounds because he was a little bit aggressive, stuff like that. And that's kind of typical anyway, when you watching boxing anyway, you watching how they, strike or whatever, you gonna see certain like punches land or whatever. But as you can see, the better man won, and not only that he beat Canelo, he made history as well. You know what I'm saying? He went up, they say 2 or 3 weight classes, something like that, to come up and beat him, and then on top of that take all his belts. You know what I'm saying? The middleweight division, no, super middleweight division. My bad, the super middleweight division, and he came in, you know what I'm saying, he made history becoming, you know what I'm saying, like, I think like the 6th or 5th, person to ever win, major championships in weight classes. I think he did like 3 times, I think. So, he joins a great list, like with Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. He joins a great list. I can't name everybody. I mean, if y'all want to do your research, y'all can go ahead and look at it. But we just letting y'all know that he made history. You know what I'm saying?
Real good list.
So, with that being said,
Shout out to you, rocking shit.
Oh yeah,
Look
for
at
sure,
that
man. For sure, man. I mean, like I said, as black people, we never. I mean, me. I'm just talking about me though. I never gave up hope on that nigga. I was like, shit, like I know he was gonna whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? It was just. I mean, I'm sorry to say it like that, Canelo, because I'm also a fan of yours too. I'm also a big fan of Canelo, but I just knew once he stepped into the ring with that man, it was not going to be a pretty sight, and he was not going to have a great night. So I just knew that already. But you got any last, remarks before we go into the next subject?
I mean, nothing besides, man, that was a great fight. You know what I mean? Shout out to both of y'all, you know what I mean, for giving y'all money. And, Terrence, man, just keep on terrorizing the motherfucking boxing world, man. You ain't gotta go up another one, but at least give us 2 more fights, man. Knock 2 more people out, man. Keep it moving.
For sure. We're going to talk about Terrence Crawford later on in the show, but we're going to skip to a subject now, and we're going to go into the nationwide news. Yes, the nationwide news, bro. Bro, it's just been a lot of stuff that's been going on in this month alone, in September, because right now we're shooting this on September 30th, 2025. If anybody want to, make any documents on this. But, yeah, man.
Been kind of off on our
we've been,
years.
It been, family stuff been going on, so but we back into it now. We back in here in the pod, and we're gonna start with this nationwide news, man. Hey, bro, you know what happened? Or did you remember anything that about that Ukraine 23-year-old woman that got stabbed on the bus in North Carolina? Yeah. That's been kind of everywhere. I mean, this is a really messed up topic. The girl, you know what I'm saying, she was a refugee from Ukraine, and she came over here and to just, you know what I'm saying, to escape the bull that's going on over there in her country. And all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, she come over here, she thinking she's safe, at least a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and someone just unprovoked just came out of nowhere and stabbed her multiple times, you know what I'm saying, with just no warning. And it is so disturbing to see. And I mean, honestly, we're not going to show the video because it's so disturbing. We just gonna show, if you just watch and stuff, we're gonna show, pictures and stuff like that. But that's right there was just too graphic to show, and I can't do it. And prayers to her family. You know what I'm saying? She did not deserve to die like that. Nobody doesn't. And like I said, she was trying to escape one area in her life. You know what I'm saying? And now she come over here. And same thing happened, but even worse because it was unprovoked. It was like at least she knew over there that what they were trying to do to her. I mean, her like the attention that they was like, okay, yeah, they trying to get rid of, or anybody that's Ukraine or anything like that.
I mean, it ain't kind of worse because like if she would have been a prisoner of war, like that would have been worse. Like, to be truthful with you.
I mean, well,
because
they
would have,
right.
You know what I mean? Like, basically tried to keep her alive and shit.
Yeah.
And trying to rape her all the time and shit like that. Like, that's what would have unfolded then. I mean, she probably wouldn't have died that day, but.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, she probably would have died every time motherfuckers stuck their shit in her, though. You know what I mean? Type of shit. Like, the mindset of it.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm not trying to justify what happened.
Exactly.
It's still disgusting. And again, I even think that dude was black or something like that.
Was,
so
yeah.
you, like, man,
Yep,
we don't need that publicity.
Yeah,
Homeboy.
we really don't, man. them type of black people that we talking about need to be where they at in jail.
I mean, because remember black people like really hate crime.
No,
like, I
we
don't even think we need to do shit like that.
I mean, like I said, that was just something that he was just on some, I don't know.
Yeah, just woke up. Like I seen the video, like it was like you just woke up. Like you just saw her there and was like.
No, I mean, because she came on the bus and she sat down right in front of him, you know what I'm saying? And you can already see that he was kind of like, frustrated or irritated or something. Like it was something wrong with him prior to all that. And then you can see, if you watch the video, like I said, we're not going to show the video, we're just telling you how it happened. He took the knife, you know what I'm saying? It looked like one of those pocket knives or whatever. He unfolded it and you know what I'm saying? And then all calm, because even the other passengers, they didn't even see him. Like none of the other people that was on the bus, you know what I'm saying? They didn't even see what he was doing until he got up and got the, doing some Michael Myers shit.
That was wild.
You know what I'm saying? And it just don't make no sense, bro. It's like what? Wow. And then also, I wish I could find the audio of him talking to his sister, because once they arrested him and shit, they took him downtown or whatever, or to the jail, and he called his sister or whatever, and he was just, like even his sister didn't understand what the fuck he was talking about, because he talking about they put something in me, you know what I'm saying? They did some other shit. It was some weird shit.
So you said something in your body did what?
Nah, the material, put it like this, the material using my body to stab the lady.
And so she just got stabbed.
Yeah. You know that's not me. I'm talking about just for no reason. But since they did that, now they got to investigate the material my body is exposed to. Since they want to do all that, now they got to investigate.
It's funny because she's from the Ukraine. She's from Russia, and they got a war. They had a war going on against the United States. So I'm just trying to understand, out of all people, why her?
It ain't. I don't have nothing. They just lashed out on her. That's what happened. They lashed out on her. Who else was working out?
And he talking about they need to investigate this and all this type of shit. And he like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, shit, nigga, they is going to investigate this real soon, bro.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden that video pop.
Exactly, like, dog.
Nah, ain't nobody do nothing. You was,
yeah,
you're. Whatever you call that shit, like kind of whatever the fuck took over Michael Myers, like you just said, like whatever
just crazy
just came out of that little boy, you know what I mean, to just make him get to stabbing all these people and shit, like whatever the fuck came up out of him, like that's the way that shit looked to me, you know what I mean, like where you just had a real movie moment, nigga.
Exactly.
You ain't know what to do. Well, I can't say that because you did what the fuck I guess you wanted to do. It's some crazy motherfucker, man. They need to put your ass in a motherfucking straitjacket.
Well, they gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? Well, it's gonna be worse than that because, President Trump, you know what I'm saying? He calling for the death penalty for him, you know what I'm saying?
They can call that a hate crime, bro. Especially that she.
Yeah. I mean, come on, she was
born over here, nigga. The fact that she got Ukraine in her motherfucking blood, that's a hate crime.
Exactly. So he's looking at death. I mean, that's all I can say. I can't even sugarcoat it no other way. I can't even slice it up. It's like he's going to go down for either death penalty or he gonna go down for life for sure. So,
but if it's a lifer, like, cause some of them states ain't down with the death penalty. You can't just make them do the shit.
Exactly.
even if it's for life, like I wouldn't even put him in jail, man. Like I said, I'll put that motherfucker in a straitjacket, bro, in a padded motherfucking room, nigga. Looking at a motherfucking monitor of people that walk up to the goddamn thing to feed you, nigga. So how the fuck you see? But you don't even see the shit, nigga. You only see a fucking camera, bitch ass nigga. For real.
I mean, I don't know, bro. They need to put that nigga where his natural habitat at, bro. And that's crazy people. You know what I'm saying? He need to be where all the crazy people at. You know what I'm saying? He don't need to be with nobody in the general public. He don't need to be out here. He don't need to be in this environment.
I put that in solitude.
And he was also, you know what I'm saying? He also had like other crimes that he did and committed. So he was how you say it?
A rare criminal.
Well, how you say that? He was a repeat offender.
Oh
yeah. I hope I said that right. I don't know. Yeah. But he was repeating and shit. He was just doing shit, breaking into people's house, breaking into people's cars, robbing and all types of shit. So it was going to lead to something much bigger anyway. So with that being said, bro, he
like that though. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
To a chick at that, bro. Like,
dirty.
I mean, did you try to get her number or something?
Nothing.
Like, why
nothing.
just
nothing, bro? He did that shit out of nowhere.
That shit crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what make it, like, what? You know what I mean? Like I said, like, that's why, bro, you would be looking at a white-ass room, you ask me, about me in a straitjacket like these all day long and for the rest of your life, nigga. Just staring at the motherfucking wall, like.
You gonna have that nigga like,
what's that movie? Bitches a camera.
What's that movie called again? Tales from the Hood, when my man was in the straitjacket at the
like
end of that story.
I keep him like that for the rest of his natural life, bro. If I'm saying I wouldn't put, what the fuck I'm gonna put him in the fucking jail cell for? No, fuck that. Cause you did some, that was foul shit right there, bro. Like you really like did something that wasn't, like you were saying, like it wasn't even provoked. Like she didn't say nothing to you, like nothing on the camera at no point when she got on the subway. I think they got that much of it. I think like when she got on the subway,
it was on the bus.
It was
on the bus. My bad.
Well, on the bus.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? No matter what, like she didn't say, it didn't look like she said anything to you.
Nothing.
From the top to the bottom of that video.
She probably didn't even know that you was really even there. I mean, she probably seen you, but she probably didn't even recognize that you was even there. Cause like I said, she dealing with her own shit. I'm talking about she's in another country, bro. In another country, overseas. You know what I'm saying? Don't know nobody. Don't know, you know what I'm saying? And she just living her life because she trying to escape one damn thing to come over here to try to be safe. You know what I'm saying?
She look like an ex-girlfriend.
That's the only thing that I can really say about it, because it's like it's fucked up, bro. We gonna put her name and her picture on the screen. I can't say her name because it's kind of hard for me to pronounce it, but when y'all see and everything, it's really, like I said, it's horrible. You know, it really is. And like we stated in the beginning, we praying for her family, we praying for her friends and everybody that hurt behind this. And
praying for his family.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not giving him no.
I'm gonna pray for his family, but I'm not gonna pray for him because I mean that was kind of unprovoked. I mean you didn't. I mean I can understand that she did something to you or said. I mean not even saying this, but did something to you. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, yeah,
weird, bro.
Yeah, all weird.
That was weird.
Yeah, you got that point right.
As soon as you had told me about it, man, I looked at it. What?
For no reason.
What the fuck was that? Like, for real, like the whole time, I'm just looking like, what the fuck just happened? Like, what did she do?
Nothing.
I looked at the little thing again. I mean, it's been a minute, so it's kind of,
you know what I mean? Yeah, kind of cloudy.
Yeah, so it's like, the fuck? Like, man. Again, man, look, man, you motherfuckers need to find some other goddamn way to express you motherfuckers' anger and shit, man. The fuck wrong with y'all, man? just don't say shit to nobody, or just don't go the fuck outside. Something, man. Y'all need to find something else to fucking do, bro. Like, how is it that we just fought inside of COVID the way that we did? We sat there and seen our loved ones dropping like flies, like we were.
Exactly.
We come out of that. When that was unprovoked of anything, and then like we did something to even ask for that.
That's what they want to say.
You know what I mean? But like, to us going to war,
Yeah.
grabbing another country again,
Yep.
bringing them over here.
Yep.
They get here, and it's just like you say, like, bro, they already sitting back trying to get the fuck away from that demon bullshit that they was just over there dealing with.
Exactly.
I said that the last time that shit was going on over there in Israel. Like, bro, y'all motherfuckers is retarded. There's something wrong with y'all. Like, the shit that y'all try to do. So, like, for them to come over here, and then when we ain't got no dictatorship thing going on where, like, either you do this or this is happening. Exactly. And like, everybody kind of has the same fate. Like, over there, like, basically you have to enlist to the army and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, it's not like that here. You don't have to enlist into the army. I mean, you might have to pay motherfucking taxes, but you know what I'm talking about? Like,
you could get drafted too, but
you know what that's a long shot too.
Yeah, that's very rare that ever happened. It happened one time in history, but can't say it never happened again. But
yeah.
But it just, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, man, it's kind of like we can't sit up here and trying to justify it. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you can, because, like, dude, like, this man was unprovoked. He was no warning, and she was trying to escape from one demonized area to come here. And I'm not saying that they're, you know, demonized, you know what I'm saying, they was in some shit, but America always in some shit. So,
yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like, damn, like, she was trying to escape one place from death and end up dying either way, coming over here. But
because they probably like everybody say when they do go over there, and the shit that even we look at that they only show us type shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially on
like
TV.
Their poverty level is fucked up over there. So if you're not really doing certain shit or got nothing really for real, or nothing, you know, for goods and services, like, you living kind of messed up. You know, so that's what we mean by the way that the mindset is over there, demonizing things. Is what we're trying to say. Is like, you really don't have no other type of way of thinking besides hurting people and shit in order to get out of that.
Exactly.
Because you gotta enlist into the army, you know, and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucked up, bro. Man, we don't need no hate crime, bro. We need to be stopping that shit, bro.
Speaking of hate crime, we're gonna stick with the subject in the nationwide news, and the shot heard around the world. Yes, people have been speaking and talking their own perspective of this. I know this is a really tough subject to talk about, but we're gonna talk about it anyway. The killing and murder of he was a political activist. He was he got what's his name, Charlie Kirk. Yes. Yes, I'm sorry that I'm just looking at my notes to try to make sure I got everything right. But yeah, Charlie Kirk was shot and killed on September 10th of this month, and in front of thousands of people, and so many evidence of, you know, cameras and stuff like that. He was shot in front of everybody, and man, the first video that I seen was gruesome. Like, when I seen that he got shot in the neck, I knew immediately that he was gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm like I said, I'm praying for. Yeah, because he got shot out, like I said, out of nowhere, unprovoked, and it was no warning. But and like I said, it's kind of messed up because he was, you know what I'm saying, he was just talking, just like me and you, just talking, and he gets shot in the neck. You know what I'm saying, in front of all his peers, all his people that was there, his representatives, his friends, his family. You know what I'm saying, and for real, it's like it was one of the worst killings I've seen on television in a long time. I mean, yeah, there's been other people that got killed on TV or in history that you've seen and stuff like that, but that was just kind of too gruesome. And it was at first it was someone that got caught up with it. That it was an old man that they had at first in custody. And I knew when they showed that the old man did, I'm like, no, he ain't do that. I mean, come on, man. I mean, you telling me that a man could run, an old man could run from a building and come back down within seconds? Nah.
Unless he had the elevator.
Nah, he ain't got the elevator. But he was, like I said, Charlie Kirk. He was 31 years old, and he had kids, man. He had a family. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, people probably wasn't not really okay with what he was saying sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I didn't even know who the man was until this happened to him. So it's just kind of crazy that, you know what I'm saying, like if you watch anything of his old videos or anything old, you can see that, you know what I'm saying, like certain things that
he had a real
way about him.
Yeah, like opinion.
Yeah.
Close to some of the rants and things that in my opinion, I'm sorry for cutting.
No, go ahead.
In my opinion, the way that he would speak was kind of like the rants of Kanye type shit. But he had like a calmer way of saying it, and he's white, so it's kind of like, were we not as standoffish as or surprised that he's saying the shit type shit? You know what I mean? Like we not kind of like, what? Fuck him, you know what I mean? Because we kind of used to that in that realm of speaking terms and shit. Like we used to white people saying fucked up shit about us and little shit like that. But that was just me. I listened to a couple of his speeches and it was like, kind of sound like that Kanye dumb shit.
I mean, that actually kind of, it's I can see it. I can see it from that, perspective. I can see it like that. Like he got that Kanye, speaking out loud type of, thing, but it was just that he was on point on,
like he was an actual political figure, you know what I mean? So like he actually know real numbers and shit. Like if you're really like kind of listening to him a little bit more, because he a politician, little party person and shit. So like.
I mean, he was friends with Trump. Charlie Kirk was, and even Kanye too. You know what I'm saying? Like Charlie Kirk, he was friends with Trump, and Trump did he did show his condolences to his family. He did make a put out a statement based on how he felt about Charlie Kirk, and. Yeah, man. They had his funeral. A lot of people showed up. I mean, he had a whole arena. I mean, I don't know if it was a football arena or anything like that, but it was big. Yeah, it was big. It was really big. And he he had a good service, and his wife spoke, and. We haven't even spoke about the man who shot him yet. So, she said that she forgave him. I think at the end of the day, that's really what we gotta just you know, just think about like, hey, I mean, if she forgave him, and you know what I'm saying, he gonna go to jail anyway.
I mean, we can feel how we want. But
Yeah, we can feel how we want.
You know what I mean? As long as she able to come to grips with that, be okay with it.
Exactly.
Before we to, you know what I mean, keep on trying to make her feel like she should feel somewhere different.
Do something more. Yeah.
Like, you know, that was her husband. You know what I'm saying?
She gonna honor him the best way she can, and I don't blame her. Go ahead, you couldn't do that because he was shot for no reason, really. Just saying words.
Yeah.
Just saying words. Even though part of me a little bit didn't agree with him all the way, but still, I don't condone or I don't even want something like that to happen to any man, even my worst enemy. I don't even want that to happen to him. So it just really messed up. It's really unfortunate that he had to die at 31, and I'm 31 years old. So it just kind of like when I seen that, yeah, I was like, whoa, like dang, you know what I mean?
That's hard. I mean, no matter what. Man,
yeah.
Like you're saying, it's just words, man.
Just words, man.
I mean, my man's, look, man, we've been dealing with this all our lives. People, you know what I mean? People saying fucked up shit to you, man. You know, like I told my son, during the COVID shit, I told him, like, I don't like, well, I can't wait till the school open back up because I'm gonna want y'all to go back to the school. And he was like, why? Because I don't need y'all just not understanding the world and how this shit work. Yeah, kids is gonna bully you, they gonna say whatever the fuck they wanna say and all types of shit, say fucked up shit to you, blah 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 blah. But how you know you gon' how to receive it or even process it if it ain't happening and you always sheltered and you always in the crib and shit? Like, how's that gonna play out? It ain't, you know what I mean? You gonna mess around, you gonna go outside, somebody gonna call you a punk and you gonna start crying. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know how to handle that. Don't know, and wasn't nobody just saying that in the crib. Nobody call you a punk in the crib or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know how to handle that shit. Fuck around, get out here and get my son get ate up. Just because he ain't going to school to just, I mean, like I said, again, I'm not condoning it. It's just, that's just what be going on in life and shit. Like, and every time that you go back and forth to school, guess what? That's a new day. New people got new attitudes and all types of shit going on. You might run into
lives like it was.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So, I mean, real
just words.
Just words. And the man who killed him, I forgot the age. I know he's in his early 20s, but his name is Tyler Robinson. Yes, Tyler Robinson. I mean, he's from Utah. He's from Utah. But he appeared in court today, and we gonna listen in a little bit on what they had to say about the killing of Charlie Kirk and the murderer Tyler Robinson. So we gonna hear what they have to say about this whole thing.
Hey guys, did you know some drivers are ditching their car insurance and they're doing this instead?
Happening today, the man accused of killing conservative activist Charlie Kirk will be back in court this morning.
Tyler Robinson is set to appear virtually from the Utah County Jail. Chinu Her is in our live center with what we expect to happen today. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Tom and Kelly. Today, Robinson and his newly appointed lawyer will decide whether they want a preliminary hearing. So that's when the judge will determine if there's enough evidence against him to go forward with a trial. Right now, Robinson is in the Utah County Jail charged with aggravated murder. Prosecutors are seeking the death penalty in this case. Robinson's attorney has declined to make any comments ahead of today's court appearance. And as we also look ahead to tomorrow night, Kirk's organization, Turning Point USA, is making its next stop of the American Comeback Tour. This is video from that tour's stop at the U of M earlier this month. Tomorrow's stop is at Utah State University. That is in Logan, Utah, about 2 hours north of Orem, Utah, where Kirk was killed at Utah Valley State earlier this month. Several high-profile guests are expected to be there at tomorrow night's event, including Utah U.S. Senator Mike Lee and also Utah Governor Spencer Cox. As for Robinson's court appearance, it is scheduled for this morning, so we'll continue to keep an eye on that and let you know if anything big comes out of that and keep you updated right here on Fox 9. Guys.
All right, Chanu, thank you.
Well,
the judge overseeing the Charlie Kirk murder case, prosecution, and
well, there you have it right there. You know, he's in court. He got, you know, they say aggravated assault, aggravated murder. Murder, my bad. I said assault. Aggravated murder, and you may as well say death penalty coming to him as real.
I think you talk it down.
Yeah, so I mean, unfortunately, you know, this happened to Charlie Kirk. Like I said, I didn't know you personally, but I'm praying for your family, and we just gonna see anything else that comes out of this, you know, in the future. So
again, bro, brother don't want to hurt you, man. I mean, you know, a brother will punch you, bro, but brother ain't got to shoot you. He'll find some other way, man. You know what I mean? And shoot a motherfucker. Out here spitting on people and shit, man. Motherfucker's crazy.
Well, we going to go to the new subject. This is really the last subject that we got today. It's going to be the social media news and the Hollywood news. And I don't have it on the list because it kind of happened, you know, earlier, you know, this week, probably like 2 days ago, or probably yesterday, I think. You know, we just talked about Terrence Crawford, right? So he had his parade in Omaha, and where he's from, in Omaha, Nebraska, and he had his parade, you know what I'm saying, and everybody was cheering, everybody was happy. But later on that night, the Omaha Police Department pulled him over, and they was really, I mean, I'm talking about rude to him. I mean, I'm talking about straight up rude to the point where he's looking like, wait a minute, you don't know who I am?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just had a parade today with my whole family. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna look at it first, and then we gonna have your perspective on it, DP, and we gonna see exactly the whole thing. Yeah, police pulled over. I mean, I don't know what happened, but we gonna look at it and see exactly what was the issue, and we're gonna hear from some of the people that was involved, like his friends and managers and stuff. And in a minute, we're just trying to find a good video. Okay, right here. So here we go.
But tell me, what do this open?
Today, whatever you want.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But tell me, what do this open?
Exactly. I mean,
you just found out what it's about to open.
Yes, a lawsuit.
You know what I'm talking about?
A big one too. If I was Terrence Crawford, instead of fighting with my hands, I would fight in court with this, because this is wild. I mean, super wild. I mean, Nebraska, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, he the illest niggas in Nebraska, right? So he know what I'm saying? He know he body, you know what I'm saying? They knew that.
Hold up. What? Is that nigga? Is this the illest nigga in Nebraska? What? Is you bout it, fool?
They knew all that, man.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry. They knew that. They knew, the police department knew that.
He's just the illest nigga in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Nebraska. Is you about it, fool?
Bruh, that's messed up, man. And
hey, my man says about it though.
For real. For real. And then, like I said, it's really messed up that he had to go through that. And we gonna look at some of Terrence Crawford's team and see what they say. We're gonna look at this news footage and see what basically his people said about this. Excuse me, 1 second.
And I'm Zena Taher. Today is Bud Crawford's birthday. He turned 38. What happened at the traffic stop early this morning in downtown Omaha is now the subject of an internal investigation at the police department.
We'll hear from Crawford's security guard who was in the vehicle in a moment, plus reaction from the mayor. First, a breakdown of what police say took place this morning. Around 1:30 this morning, Omaha police say they spotted a vehicle driving recklessly near 12th and Capitol. This is near the Steel House where Crawford's after party was being held, which was attended by many, including Mayor Ewing. A traffic stop was conducted on Cass Street, a couple blocks to the north of there. Officers say they ordered everyone out of the vehicle for their safety when they saw a gun on the driver's floorboard. And only after that did they say they identified Bud Crawford by looking at his driver's license. First Alert 6 reporter Andrew Pfeiffer tonight with the version from Crawford's security chief who was in the passenger seat, the same man who rode on the float with Bud during Saturday's parade.
Be a man who can receive his second key to the city and have a firearm pulled on him by the Omaha Police Department all in the same day. Imagine that.
Kasim Shabazz is shaken up.
Man, I thought we were getting ready to lose our lives.
Being the head of Terrence Crawford's security, Shabazz has seen a lot, but nothing like this.
Oh man, it was terrible. It was terrible.
Early Sunday morning, Crawford and his team were leaving an after party following his parade. According to police, they pulled their vehicle over near 12th and Cass Streets for reckless driving. That's where things took a dark turn.
And as soon as he said he had a firearm, the police officer that was on his side became unhinged.
Police immediately drew their weapons, pointing a gun at Shabazz and the pound-for-pound champ.
I literally have my hands on top of the ceiling and the inside of the vehicle.
According to police, an officer had identified a firearm on the floor of the vehicle, causing officers to draw their weapons. Kasim says it went down differently.
He never see a pistol, he never see a firearm anywhere. They didn't even see the firearm on me because of the way I was positioned in the vehicle.
Shabazz, Crawford, and 3 others were taken out of the vehicle and put in handcuffs. A short time later, they were released with a driving citation. Then, a video of the incident started circulating on social media.
I was briefed this morning, and my heart sank, to be quite honest.
Earlier this afternoon, we caught up with Mayor Ewing and asked him to share his thoughts.
I was heartbroken that something that was so good would then have an issue that would potentially have people concerned about police-community relations.
Mayor Ewing says he called and talked to Bud following the incident and offered him this.
The most important thing I think that Bud and I talked about is that we would have a thorough investigation and that we would be completely transparent in that investigation.
There was no reason to have drawn guns on us. That no matter how prepared you are, no matter how calm you are, if you run into a rogue police officer who wants to escalate, then he's going to escalate.
For the record, Omaha police are reviewing what happened this morning as part of an internal investigation ordered by the police chief, where interviews with the officers and body camera video will be examined.
Now we were talking.
Well,
I hope you really saw them fucking gun, you dumb motherfucker.
They had guns in there, and it was legally owned. And but black people with guns, they assume that it's the worst happening or going to happen. But
but you saying that you saw it on the floor?
Yeah, so
it better have been on the floor, bro. Cause as soon as you say that, y'all whole case is compromised. That shit, the whole thing getting thrown out. My mans can sit back and he can say all types of shit now, like you said about the lawsuit and all that shit.
Yeah,
like I do all of it just to fuck them niggas over, like how they did.
Terry Crawford, you don't gotta fight this. You don't gotta fight with your hands with this. You can really fight with your evidence and your witnesses in the car. So I know he's gonna win. If he gets
traumatized too. So.
Yeah, so I mean,
make sure your man's good.
Yeah, everybody gonna have to sue him. Everybody in the car, everybody. So we praying that he can recover from this, because that is a scary subject. But I think he knows how that shit works. You know what I'm saying? You know where he from. You know what I'm saying? You know, Omaha, Nebraska. So, you know, they know he was the illest nigga in Nebraska, and they know that this nigga was, you know, he just had a parade and he just won the middleweight world championship. I mean, superweight middleweight championship. So, you know, they knew this. They know, bro. It was just one of those type of incidents that tried to make him look bad. You know what I'm saying? But it backfired. So. We praying for your whole team, Terrence, and just keep on whooping their ass with your hands, and make sure you whoop on the guy
in the ring.
Yeah, in the ring. But make sure that you whoop on the Omaha Police Department, because that was messed up what they did to you, and you got the key of the city, so you know you can open up many doors. So we're gonna stick with the social media right quick, and we're gonna talk about this. This beheaded, this guy cut this guy's head off in Dallas, and he cut his head off, and it was really gruesome, bro. I can't show the footage. I can't show too much. We only I can say is that he was Cuban. And he came from somewhere. I know he's a Cuban, but he came from somewhere over there in Cuba. And he said allegedly his boss got into it, and one thing led to another. He had a machete on some Jason shit, and cut him up real bad, and then cut his head off and kicked his head into the parking lot and picked his head up, and then. On some Klingon shit, he picked his head up, and and everybody seen it. It was a lot of people out there, and it happened in Dallas at a motel. I don't know what motel it was, but it was at a motel. Yeah. So I mean,
I'm gonna say this shit one more time. You motherfuckers need to find another goddamn way to express y'all motherfucking anger. Who the fuck decapitates a motherfucker? Again, man, here we go again with this back in, goddamn Roman time ass shit. Y'all niggas crazy. The fuck going on? But he from Cuba. They probably still doing shit like that to discipline niggas or something.
He think he told him my town.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you even walking around with a machete to behead a nigga anyway?
That's crazy.
Like, man, what's wrong?
It was too hot down there in Dallas, though. I mean,
I guess.
Crazy. Wow.
You gotta be a stupid motherfucker to get your head chopped off. What you do? You said I was still a box.
Man.
Stealing boxes. What you trying to do? Build a clubhouse?
Well. This is the end of the show. We had a little bit more stuff to talk about, but we would get that to y'all next time. And man, it's been a crazy month, man. It's been a crazy month. It's been a hectic month for all of us. You know what I'm saying? The NotePod behind the scenes and on the screen right now. So it's been a lot of stuff, but we're gonna be getting y'all more videos soon. Hopefully, we can get y'all and keep pushing this new content to y'all every time we can. And but like I said, just the end of the show. We are your hosts. This is the NotePod. I'm CJ.
DP.
And we want y'all to also shout out to Countess Media Group for the producing and footage and everything that he does. I hope y'all go check him out. And we know how we do at the end of this, right? So, this is the NotePod, and we out.
It's the NotePod, bitch.